Hey, welcome back to 39 Below. It's Anthony here. 39 Below is a channel dedicated towards picking, hustling, grabbing, finding, garage selling, robbing. Well, we don't really steal, but dealing, wheeling, and getting items for anything that we can for $39 and below, only to be sold at a higher dollar amount. So that's the channel, that's our philosophy, that is our goal. I'm going to talk a little bit today about the eBay dreaded item not described nightmare. If you see me look this way, I got some notes because there's 4 steps that I want to talk about. Very, very important steps that myself and my team take, and it is very serious. That's why I got my, you can see my "It's Business Time" T-shirt on. So, if you want one, I'll get you one. You just leave me a comment below. But so we take these very important steps. Got 4 steps that we do use, and I would advise you to use them. It's helped us out greatly and kept us afloat there when we did have an issue. So. The first step, when you get that dreaded mail there, item not described, and they want to return the item to you, act quickly and always be honest. Do everything which you can. My whole theory is with business in general is integrity is number one. Act with integrity, act with honesty. Comment as quick as you can, but be as thorough and as helpful. Respond to find out what the issue is and what that customer's feeling. Put yourself in that customer's shoes and always try to find out what that customer is feeling and why the item is not as described. Occasionally you'll have a scam artist out there, but I find that's very low. There's a very low percentage with that. So most of the time they get their package, it's Christmas Day for them, and they open it and it's not what they wanted, or it doesn't fit right, or the item is described differently. So find out what it is, do it with some empathy. Put yourself in their shoes and be honest with them. Number 2 is always use the eBay return service, the eBay buyer protection. Sometimes I even advise the buyer to use that service. It protects you and it protects them. So you always want to be covered. You always want to make sure the communication is logged in through the website. You're not getting emails, phone calls, texts. Always use the eBay return service buyer, so they have the buyer protection and you have your seller protection rights. Number 3 is maintain a good attitude. Had someone on my team recently went out, picked, came back, put the item up, was looking at a commission fairly high, and only to have the item not as described. I want to make sure I got my notes here. What it was an Xbox 360. He did not test the item. Always, if you go out, you find a great item. The seller where he got it from actually got it for a very low amount. Said it was new, said it wasn't used, all that kind of stuff. Only that we found out that it was actually opened up, parts were taken out, replaced. This was after the sale that we went ahead and did. So always test that yourself. Open up the product. If you want to, always look at everything. If you're out of thrift shops, take a look there. Don't waste your time. Buy the item. Come home. Only when you're ironing it or folding it, or the sales are already made, then you find out it's missing a button. Then you find out that it has a marking on it. Then you find out something. Do it while you're on site. I tell my team members, don't come back. Don't hand me an item that has defects on it unless you want a lower commission, and we're going to sell that item for 30-40% less. If that's what you want to do it on your own time. But sell quality products, something that you would wear, something that you would want to use, something that you want. Again, it falls back to my point, number 1. Put yourself in the buyer's shoes. So with that, have a good attitude. It's not your fault at times, unless it is, as I'm saying, if you don't test your item. But sometimes it's not. Don't put yourself down with it. Walk into any store, any major department store. You're going to walk in. Customer service line is always long. So go ahead and expect that. It happens. This leads me to the most important part, which is number 4, that I preach this over and over. When someone has stopped coming to you for advice, or they stop coming to you to solve a problem, is when they have lost trust in you or your company. So I tell the team that, I say, if they have stopped coming to you to resolve the issue, is when they have lost trust that you can resolve that for them. So make that customer feel that they're right. Make that customer feel that they're wanted, and if you don't, you will have zero. I repeat, zero chance of a repeat business for that customer. Just because they return an item doesn't mean they're not going to come back. How many items have you returned to Target, to Kohl's, and you came back? So it does happen. I'm going to make a video today. You're going to see the same outfit on because it is business time. I'm going to be making a video today about free returns and a tool that we're implementing. If you want to start your homework on that, Zappos, amazing story, several books out. Tony's written some phenomenal books on that, but Zappos does this, and we're going to be implementing it with our company. I feel free return shipping is definitely a bonus for customers. So, all right, subscribe to our page, like us, send some comments. Again, this channel is only about a week or so old, but we're going to be cranking these out. 39-below.com. I'm going to be putting up reviews for books that we do read and we recommend highly. Every book on there my team has read, I have read, and we recommend that. So check it out, 39-below.com. All right, see ya.